Welcome everyone to another episode of DragonAge Inquisition, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link will be in the description below. Right now they're doing what they call a Black November, so if you're still in need, check out the link. Use my code WITCHER, you'll save a little bit of money. Alright, shall we continue our questing? Alright, let's get in game, shall we? Oh, and by the way, everyone, happy Thanksgiving! It's the official day and the official week for Thanksgiving. So I hope everyone's enjoying themselves with family and friends and being appreciative of what they have in their life. And, yeah, if you are traveling, do be safe to and from your destinations. But today is the official day of Thanksgiving, and I wish everyone to have a happy Thanksgiving. So, this is a bonus episode for y'all during this time, so... Now, what was I gonna do? Oh, I've already met,
I can see them breaking the chantry's chain.
Okay, let's go meet some more of our, Let's see if we can go meet some of our, companions here. Okay, and I think I've already done Solus. Let's make sure.
Greetings.
Greetings, Solus.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, now... Oh, hello.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere? You're certain?
Grey Wardens, you said?
Welcome
We're not
back.
paying you to be sarcastic.
Alright. Hello, Flissa.
Oh, Maker, you're here. You're the Herald of Andraste.
Yes, I am.
You were sent to show us we were wrong to be afraid of the Mages. I have always respected magic. I think the Maker blessed your rebellion and... I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
Relax, Flissa.
It's all right, Flissa. I won't do anything frightening.
If you wanted to close the breach, I wouldn't mind. As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
Well, how do you know Liliana?
You said Liliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, maybe. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I passed word to Liliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also
thank you.
Maeve. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Well, goodbye, Felissa.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright, here's a book over here. The Tale of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young, Korth, the mountain father, kept the throne at the Peak of Belanus, the mountain of the center of the world, from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Korth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the mountain father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and he lost his all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Korth could not be slain. Soon there'd be no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Korth. The Lady of the Skies sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, and strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart, and for a year and a day they searched. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then the ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles, but the ptarmigan set out anyway. The little bird traveled deep into the frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the god's terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff, and when the golden cast struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, but the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Karth neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Haken, Winter's Breath, bound Karth's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape, and all the remaining gods named the ptarmigan honored above even the loftiest eagles. Okay, that's a nice little tale. Hey, Sarah.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and Mages need to be sat down.
Yeah, but there's more going on.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it. But I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Yeah, you think it should be easy.
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war. Stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I like you, Lady Herald. Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
Well, we'll succeed. We have to.
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis. Whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done. Whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah's a little on the nutty side. Okay, hey Sarah.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Okay, well, was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Well, do you share the blame too?
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
I suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
Well, what does your group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Well, good to know.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job. No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Okay, I expected people from you.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it. Right in the... Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them. In a million little ways.
Do they even know what to do?
Seems like there's no way the people who contribute could even know what they're helping with.
Don't need to. Maybe some ask for a target, a note like. But maybe they plant something just to help mess with things. I did something and something happened. That's a wish for some people. Probably not heralds. Anyway, sometimes I don't even do anything and people think I did because something happened anyway. That's good too. Free payday. And free blame rag. But whatever.
Well, as long as it works.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
That's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
Yeah, hey, Sarah.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
She does not like the Templars. She does not like the Templars. Tell me about your background, Sarah.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties worth mentioning?
There are no connections you want to mention at all.
Nope. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
Okay, well, who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not typically.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence. Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pecs. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Well, you're different for an elf.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
You're saying get over it.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, it's you again.
Investigate. No. Thank you.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Alright. Okay, we got to go and we got to know Sarah. She's a hoot and holler is what she is. Hey, Varric. No personal
Can
questions.
I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Oh, that's all for
Thanks,
now.
Varric.
No problem.
Hey, Varric.
Need something?
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
That's enough for
I
now.
think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Alright. Okay, we got Varric, we got Solis, we got Sarah now. We've done Liliana. We've done Cassandra. I need to check in with Cassandra and see if she's wanted to tell me about her brother. Hey, Vivian!
You came from the Circle at Ostwick, did you not?
Oh, yes.
Senior Enchanter Lydia was a dear friend of mine. Were you at all acquainted?
She was my mentor.
Lydia was my instructor. She was almost a mother to me.
I never met a wiser soul than her. I understand she was killed by one of her own students when the Ostwick Circle rebelled. I think we both agree that this war must end.
This chaos harms everyone.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
Well, I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Well, the Chantry will be restored.
Once this is over, the task of speaking for the Maker will be the Chantry's problem again.
That's reassuring to hear. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. Hey, Vivian.
Yes?
I want... Oh, well, I can ask her this. I want to help the Circle.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of.
Yeah, me too. We gotta recover those tomes.
Some tomes have been located.
Good.
If you are interested in righting this wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'll find them.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
Oh, thank you. Hey,
Yes?
Vivian. Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Well, where are you from?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
Okay, well, how did you become a courtier?
I'm curious how a Circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
Okay. You married a duke?
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine.
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
What does his wife think?
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What is the court enchanter?
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Okay, thank you. Never mind. Hey, Vivian.
Yes?
Got some more questions for you. Tell me about the Circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Well. What was your circle like?
I've never been to the Montsemard Circle. What was it like?
A place of great history and tradition, with the greatest library of magical history outside of the Imperium. It was deeply involved in the Great Game, as you might expect of anyone living in Orlais. The mages there were quite competitive, but it was stimulating to be always pushed to exceed the abilities of my peers.
Okay, alright. And, how'd this rebellion start?
How did we come to this state with the Circles in revolt?
You, my dear, are far too wise not to have realized that many of our colleagues live with their eyes closed. Safe from the world inside their towers, they thought only of the Templars and their own resentment. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Well, were they justified?
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
Okay, alright. You said mages are fighting mages.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Well, how do you know Fiona?
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Vivienne.
Yes?
Let's ask for more. Tell me about the circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Yeah, wasn't the circle disbanded?
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Okay, alright. Shouldn't you replace Fiona?
If you led all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
Well, tell me about the Templars.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarans or men. I have known some who are impossible to endure and some who are utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royal. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
Okay, well, thank you. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna read these books. Y'all, I'll slow this down so y'all can read it. If not, y'all can pause it. I'm not gonna do too much of the reading because it's gonna take a lot of time to get through all this stuff. Let's see here. Like, then again, I'm gonna do a fast read. Y'all can pause this and read this if y'all so choose.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
Okay. Okay, and then I need to come on over here and get the loot. Okay, now. Okay, now.
I will take these injuries to research below.
We'll do a few of the readings of the books, but not like a whole bunch, because like I said, this is gonna take a while, so. Alright, we'll read this one. Alrighty. And that one. Oh, we've already done that, right? Yeah. He's a rogue. Okay, maybe I can get Sarah to open up that room. Yeah, she needs to open up a lot of this. And the only rogue I know of right now, we got Barrick and we got Sarah, but Sarah's a little bit more willing to open this stuff up. So I might have to go to her to see if she'll open it up before we go somewhere else.
I will take these injury reports to research below.
Okay, here's one. Okay, yeah, I'm a little late, I think.
And the time you dwelled among
Okay,
them, watched over them.
let's get our work council on something they need to be doing while I'm busy doing other things. Let's get our council summoned here. Alright, we're gonna go for Earlden. Let's get the reports. Alright. Needs the bees, right? Virginia Inquisition needs bees. We have received weapon plans and located neighborhood to supplies. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tinted his fingers and sneered, of course, quite disturbingly. Okay. Cult of Andraste. Alright. What's your report, Liliana? It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult then built all of this. It was here long before, and who knows how many years it would take to find it all. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might be prove of use. Okay, alright. Alrighty, oh, we got plenty. Truth or dare. Alright, what's your report, Josephine? Ambassador, I very much enjoyed your soiree, and I hope you see you at the summer cottage for our picnic luncheon next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. More reasoned heads should prevail, and this foolish gossip will come to nothing. Alright, well. Chantry remains. I don't know if we should be doing that right now. Okay, let's go ahead and send... Let's go ahead and send Josephine to, get us some money. I think that'll be it for right now. Alright. Keep Josephine busy at least. Let's turn in that. Children of Andraste. Okay. Alright. Hello, Josephine. Is there anything else?
Good day to you.
Okay, goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Okay. Alright, now let's go to Sarah so she can open up the...
I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Let's see if she can,
The castle really has no issue selling to both the Mages and the Templars during this war.
Hey, don't worry. We sell to you lot too.
Hey, Sarah.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Yeah, I need lock picked.
I was wondering if you could look at some locks for me.
What, the doors under the chantry?
You know about them.
Places have doors. I just wasn't interested in poking through some sister's breeches. Whatever floats you. Consider them open, yeah?
Thank you, Sarah. Alright, now we got to know all of our people, supposedly. I don't think we need to finish conversation with Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra.
Do you need something?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Oh. How did he die?
What happened?
A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of him. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
Well, I understand.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
Oh, well, my condolences, Cassandra. But that's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Wow. Alright, where's Hunky at? Oh, here he is. Colin!
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Well, it wasn't my choice.
That wasn't my idea.
I'd be concerned if it was. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Yeah, you trust in the Inquisition?
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Well, I like your enthusiasm.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
As I was saying, I was smiling at you, Colin. You know I'm gonna earn that heart of yours. Sooner or later, here I come. We're not through discussing things, hey, Colin.
You traveled some distance to reach Haven. You're from the Circle in Ostwick?
I'm not used to travel.
I spent the better part of my life there. It feels strange to be away.
It does at times. I'm still getting used to it myself. It's been interesting. I'm sorry. The Circle isn't the most pleasant topic of conversation right now, or ever. Shall we speak of something else?
Oh yeah, let's speak of you. Tell me about yourself.
I could get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
Head out for real then.
I grew up in Ferelden near Holland. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Aha! You were away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Okay, well, tell me about the Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened at the Circle?
What happened at the Circle Tower?
You who survived the Blight have fonder memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
Okay, alright, well, tell me about Kirkwall.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between Mages and Templars fell apart. An apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
Tell me about the rebellion.
What happened between Kirkwall's Mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between Mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
How'd it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order. But Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion. Turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
Varric's from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
Well, maybe I need to cheer you up some. That's all for now.
I'll let you return to your work.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Not yet. Hey,
Was there
Colin.
something you needed?
Yeah, tell me about your Templar life.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Okay. What do, Templars do?
Prior to the Conclave, I'd only encountered Templars in the Circle. Do they do anything besides guard mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages?
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession, at the least.
Well, thank you. Okay, well, how are Templars trained?
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy your training?
To learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Okay, alrighty. And, you lived in the Circle? How about, tell me about the vows.
Templars take vows. I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
Are there vows of celibacy?
A life of service and sacrifice. Are Templars also expected to give up physical temptations?
Physical? Why... why would you... That's not expected. Templars can marry, although there are rules around it, and the Order must grant permission. Some may choose to give up more to prove their devotion, but it's not required.
Okay, well, what about you?
Have you?
Me? No. I've taken no such vows. Maker's breath. Can we speak of something else?
You lived in the Circle?
I know how I spent my time in the Circle, but what was a typical day for a Templar?
Typical. The last time I was in a Circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the Circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do you not speak to the mages?
We would spend all day with Templars, and yet they rarely spoke to us.
A habit often mistaken for coldness, I'm sure. But we are expected to keep a certain distance from our charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, we must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
Well, why did you become a Templar?
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
No, that's not very old.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family?
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course. But there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
That's all.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
He got a little uncomfortable. Hey,
Did you need
Colin.
something?
Why did the Templars leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
Okay, what changed?
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. I sympathize with their frustrations.
Okay, alright, well that's all.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
You got a little, uncomfortable talking about that when I started doing a little hint. Alright, now, what do we want to do? Let's go to the hinterlands, right? To, get the, lone warden. One of Liliana's agents reported a man calling himself Blackwall, dressed in full gray warden regalia, and last seen traveling through the Ferelden hinterlands with so many wardens disappearing in the wake of the Divine's death. This Blackwall should be questioned. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go to the hinterlands and go get that warden. Okay, where is he? Okay, we're going to the Upper Lake Camp. We are going to take Varric, Cassandra, and yeah, we'll take Vivienne, why not? For now. Can't wait until we get the other one. Other followers. We're missing Cole and Dorian. Dorian's a cool mage. Nope. Alright, now let's go find... Let's go find this warden. I need to, get my mages sorted too. Their gear and all that. Okay, he's over there.
They will make this a fight, not us.
Hey, Blackwall.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Thank you.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
Nicely done, Blackwall.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Huh. Greetings are in order.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I wasn't accusing Wardens yet.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Uh-huh. Investigate. Well, why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Where might Wardens go?
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
The treaties are powerful.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Inspiring, but fruitless.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
How can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Yep, join the Inquisition.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Which puts these two automatically. Alright. And now we just completed the Lone Warden. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. We still got some things in the hinterlands that we need to complete. And I need to level up me. Let's see here. That was more in the lightning ram, right? Let's go. Peaceful aura. Black wall, I'm gonna put you in shield wall. Payback strike. Y'all can pause that if y'all want to read what these do. Bear mauls the wolves. Warrior's resolve. Turn the bolt. Shield bash. Lunge and slash. Turn the blade. Okay, we can go back over these. See, that's the shield wall. Like I said, y'all can pause this and read these, what these skills do for him. It's the same like, Cassandra's. Okay, and then I need you to put in... We'll get you that, too. Warcry. Okay, Cassandra, I'm gonna... You're not leveling up. Varric, you didn't level up either. Okay, yeah, we're gonna save. Okay. Alright, now I need to go through... I have my shields. I need to do inventory for... Cassandra. You can keep the Swedish fingers. Okay, Blackwall will give you the Mercenary Lord Blade. That's a little bit more powerful. Now we'll go with shields. Cassandra, what's yours? A Spike Tower. Blackwall, you have the Spike Tower. I don't think we're gonna keep that. Bows, no. Daggers, nope. Cassandra Varric. Me, since I'm a mage. Now I'll do the Keeper Eye Staff. That's fine. Okay, okay, now armor. Okay, let's see here. Cassandra, what do you got? Yeah, okay. That one's kind of... Okay, Blackwall, you need a little something. How about this one? Yeah, that's not gonna do. There you go. And these are a little bit more powerful than you're willing to done. Okay, that's... Where's this amulet go to? Varric. Okay, Varric needs it. Built asunder. You need that. Need the ring is, and you need the ring of staggering too. There you go. And Varric, you need your amulet of power. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Alright, now then, where do I want to go first? we can find the shards. And then there's the red lyrium. Okay, let's go to the Upper Lake camp. Alright, let's go test you out there, Blackwall. We'll get to know Blackwall once we get back to camp at Haven. Right now, let's go exploring with him. Get to know him a little bit better. Not that I'm gonna have romantic intentions, but, you know. Uh-huh. Alright, we're picking up all these shards. We need to start kind of collecting these shards so that way some baddies don't get decided to have them. Now there's the watchtowers. Okay, and there's another one hanging around here somewhere. Might as well pick them up. And then do your quest here, Varric. What's in here? Templar encampment. Brothers, we must listen to the call of the Maker himself, who has given us the duty to destroy these mages. By their rebellion, they have forfeited their right to live. They are not people, and any order that asks us to end this just and righteous battle is a lie, a test sent by him to separate the faithful from the foolish. Join us off the West Road and fight for a worthy cause. Yeah, well, y'all need to kind of stop it. Fort Connor. Fort Connor was constructed by young Arl Eamon after the legions were driven from Ferelden. It was named in honor of Eamon's father, who died at the Battle of West Hill, and after whom the Arl named his son. Eamon was determined for Redcliffe to stand a shining example of Ferelden's strength. He constructed Fort Connor to watch the King's Highway and protect the hinterlands against all enemies. It proved its fortitude against Darkspawn during the Fifth Blight, suffering damage only when the Darkspawn deployed emissaries. Eamon said proudly at the time that Fort Connor was unbreakable by any short of magic, and for that, thank the Maker, we have Templars. Alrighty. Built a code resistance. My husband just gave me a piece of cheese to try. I've gotten to where I like a little bit of spicy due to him. He gets me to try all these little hot stuff. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, there's just certain things I know that's not... Yeah. Okay, well, what's this one? My phylactery's lover. My lover's phylactery, basically. A phylactery found on a dead Templar belongs to his mage lover, Elendra. The phylactery could point other Templars to Elendra, and she may welcome its safe return along with news of her lover. Yeah, we'll do that, sure. Let's go back to the crossroads. Alright, now let's go tell Elendra of her lover and convince her that we are a mage ourselves so we understand. See if we can get her to join the Inquisition. And here she is, speaking of.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, hello.
I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
Yeah. You're not with the rebels.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
Okay, give phylactery.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war. And the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Okay, thank you. Are you alone out here?
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
Well, tell me of you and Matrin.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
Well, sorry. Well, can you join the Inquisition?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
As a mage, I can relate.
I came from the Circle myself. I know something of the conflict, and I didn't join the rebels either.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
I'll bow to you too. There you go. Alright, we got another agent. Alright, now then, we gotta figure out what other quests we just completed. Where is it? My lover's phylactery. So, let's see what else we can do on the hinterlands. In the elements. We still gotta find that one. Rifts in the woods, rifts on the farm, business arrangements. Yeah, we gotta go to Redcliffe. Letter from a lover. Conscious objector. Where is the key? Favors for the first enchanter. Vivian wishes to undo the damage done to her beloved Circle of Magi and hopefully restore it to the former relevance. Recovering phylacteries and tomes lost with the fall of the circles will help. Okay, well, let's go do that for her. Let's get that out of the way.
Of course.
Yeah, let's go do that for her, Vivian, right?
It's good to have commerce restored.
Yeah, I see here, and I need to sell. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go to Vivian's and help out with her tome while we're here. Might as well. Because I don't want to be traveling to and from and for her to last minute the thing saying, oh, there's something in Hinterlands he forgot. Well, let's go ahead and get it now. Do. Hey, goat. Yeah, you're okay for now. Alright. Let's go get this tome for her. I'd hate for her to get a hold of me when I promised I would help her to get these tomes. And being a mage myself, I kind of like the idea of the circle, getting the tomes back. Yeah, well, y'all can stay down there. I don't expect y'all to come up here. Okay, then I got the tome. Alright. Got that. Now, slide on down. Alright, now. I gotta find where the next quest. I think I know where it's at, but I'm uncertain. Mage hideout? Cave? Could it be right there, or is it right there? Conscious. Oh, hello. Oh, in the elements is right there. Okay, so let's go to the Dwarfson's Pass Camp. And let's go get the in the elements for Recruit Whittle.
Word for you.
I've forgotten all about that while I was over there. While I was over there, I could have staked it out. But no, I just had to abandon it. Okay, alright, well.
Thank you again.
No problem. Yeah, that's where we gave that dwarf her ring. And then we'll return to Recruit Whittle, so... Why do I have the feeling this is going to turn out to be bad? Well, here we go.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Yep. Alright. Go, my warriors, go! My warriors are kicking butt. They're kicking butt and taking names. Come here. Open that for me, Varric. And you need to keep Bianca, if you're done with her, get her folded back up. Alright.
The apostates locked themselves in for safety. And then the Templars set the house on fire.
Yeah, obviously. A page from a journal, edges scorched. The Templars were attacking the peasants who'd taken food from. They wanted to make certain that everyone fought to the death rather than help us. We took them by surprise with ice and lightning, and several were dead before they even saw us. So much for all that Templar discipline. The brutes are off the leash just as much as we are now. Still, there were enough of them to damp our magic, and the cell swords died fast when it came to blows. We've fallen back into the peasants' home. It's sturdy enough in here, and it looks like the peasants didn't give up at all their food after all. The door's locked, and the Templars gave up trying to force it after we killed the last fool who tried. I can hear them out there doing something out there in the trees. Whatever they try, we'll be ready. We're never going back to any circle. Even real Templars couldn't stop us, and these glorified bandits are no better than we are. Yeah, well, they didn't have to come get you, and they can just burn you in the house, too. I mean, come on, you know? Alright. Let's get out of that burning house. Okay, now we need to report back to Recruit Whittle. Alright, let's report back to Recruit Whittle and let him know that we found all the caches for him.
Of course.
Thank you.
Just rumors.
Hey, Recruit Whittle.
Every morning. They'll be losing toes soon enough.
Yeah, give supply locations.
I found some of the apostate supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Okay. Now we need to go back because we have conscientious objector. We need to get the keys. Right? Yes? A cabin in Witchwood is locked. Yeah, we need to get the key. So let's go back to the camp here. Alright guys, come on, we need to go. This Josephine is ready to report in, but I'm not. Alright, now where is this key at? And it could be anywhere. Alright, let's find it. We gotta find it. Alright, where is the steps? Well, I could go up the old way. Here. We'll just take this way up. Looks sturdy enough. There we go. There we go. I think I may have found it. Alright. A letter, huh? A letter found on a dead body. Brother, I have fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have both gone mad, and their war has torn apart the very sky. Some of the other isolationists suggested fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It has been too long since I saw you, and it cannot be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at grandmother's old home, northwest of the crossroads, with your blade and my staff, and we can get through this together. Yeah, what makes me doubt that that's gonna happen? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, well, we'll go to the Upper Lake camp and go there. Alright, let's go do this. Let's go to that house that I knew I had a bad feeling about. Alright. I don't think I'm powerful enough to handle the rifts. We might try the farm one since it is close to the farm and see if we can handle that one. If we can, then we can handle the others. But if it still has a red skull, we are definitely not participating in that. Yeah, it looks like the hinterlands is pretty much stabilized due to the Inquisition. Alright, where is that creepy house? This way, right? Yeah. Let's go on over here.
This place makes my skin crawl.
Ooh, yeah. No kidding, right? Yeah, there's a demon. There's a demon. There's a demon. Down, demon, down. Thank you, my warriors. I just had to keep moving because that demon was trying to locate me. Okay, now what was that demon hiding? Yeah, well now this house shouldn't make your skin crawl. As Cassandra puts it. Okay, now I think we completed several quests, right? So the hinterlands we completed in the elements for recruit Whittle, and then we did Conscius's ejector. Okay, now we need to pick something else to do. You know what? Let's try a rift. Let's see if this rift is Rickcliffe Farms. Let's see if this one we can handle it. If we can, then we'll be able to handle the others that are powerful. If it's still got a red skull on it, we ain't fooling with it. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. Alright. Let's see. We can handle it? Okay, well, let's get the rest of us, Blackwell's already... Okay, Varric, let's get you... Pincushion. Alright, well, if we can... I think we can handle it. I don't see no, skulls, so... I gotta shut down that...
Someone help!
Ouch, I'm getting... Uh-oh. My character's down. Varric, you need to come save me right quick. Thank you. Oh, come on. I need to reach it. There we go. Disrupting. Alright, Despair Demon. Prepare for second wave, guys. Uh-oh, get him, get him. I died now? Really? Come on. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Thank you. Let's get you, Varric. There you go. Alright, we may not be able to handle these are showing that they're proving to be a little bit on the tough side. Disrupting the rift. Alright, where's another one? No, you leave me alone. Yeah, just the way it's... Come on, get that rift. Now. Shutting down the rift. The reason why I just thought we'll attempt one of these is because, yeah, we're not ready. This is showing right here. Yeah, they don't have enough gear to withstand a tough one like that. Alright. Yep. Oh, there's a doggy. Get the doggy. Shutting down the rift. Yeah, I don't think we're quite ready to handle the other ones until we're just a little bit more
This guard captain from Kirkwall that you're friends with,
She's stronger than you.
right. Just checking.
Oh, one of our soldiers have found treasure. Yeah, I don't think we're ready to handle the
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders.
Okay.
No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here.
Yep. Okay, now I don't think we're ready to face the others. The other rifts, to be honest. Yeah, let's do Deep Trouble. We could do that one, or we can go straight to Dusk Light Camp. Let's go to
Dispatch for you.
oh, wrong way. Going the wrong way, guys. The red lyrium is in there, but I have a feeling we're not ready for that battle yet. Alright, let's head to Redcliffe. Let's see what's going on in Redcliffe. So, we are going to take this way. Knowing you're going to say bandits ahead. Oh, I'm shocked you actually didn't say it. Alright, now then, let's get to Redcliffe. While we're en route to Redcliffe, we'll just go exploring a little bit. Stronghold of the apostate mages. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that will let us break it and forge it anew. We are the chosen ones who have the power to enact change in this world and the will to see it through. We have conquered the circles. We will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the Fade at their hands will be turned away. Yeah. You better watch it, because I'm the Inquisitor, and here I come. Alright. I mean, they're not going to need that anymore, so we'll make use of it. Okay, let's get you.
Red?
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Redcliffe was what, this way? Was that what you about to say, Varric? Is that what you was gonna say? Redcliffe is this way? Sorry if she cut you off. Oh, there's a rift. Well, let's go for it. Down, demon. Okay, prepare for second wave. What are these circles on the... Dadgum demons. Shutting that rift down.
What was that? We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
Something's wrong.
Something's not right. Stay on your guard.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Thank you. Alrighty, let's enter Redcliffe.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Something's definitely wrong.
Is it just me, or is something weird going on here?
Something's not right. We need to talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Yeah, definitely. Both of y'all said it correctly, Varric. Something's not right, and something is wrong. Yeah, Blackwell's got the same feeling I do. So does Varric. Alright, well, time to explore Redcliffe and see what we can do here.
Impressive craftsmanship to remain standing after such abuse.
Mm-hmm. Redcliffe Windmill. These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe Village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Well. Alright, down we go. Okay, what's with all the changes all of a sudden? Because Redcliffe... Grand Enchanter Fiona definitely knew we were coming when we were in Orlais and leaving, coming back to Haven. She stopped us.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed. Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road.
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
Really?
And before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild in the hills of Redcliffe.
Okay, well tell me about Redcliffe Village.
Tell me about your people.
They say a
spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Oh, nice. Oh, man. We're not going to be able to get over there. Well, we got a fast travel point. Okay, let's come down here. Hello.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I can take the flowers for you.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful.
Gee,
Her
no
shrine
problem.
lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Okay, well, we're getting quests. Yeah, that water looks a little rocky.
I think we should go. Go? In the middle of the wall?
Okay, let's go this way. Let's get our stuff. Okay. Okay, here's Man, look at the waves. Man. Rocky, rocky. Alright, I don't know why I'm jumping. Maybe because I want to get a little exercise, you know? Alright. Alright, now we're going over here. The Dwarven Merchants Guild. The Dwarven Merchants Guild is without question the most powerful surface dwarf institution it's become with the assembly is to the Peace of Orzammar, a prestigious club that everyone wants to belong to, and the surest means to obtain power and fortune. The guild's leaders can always trace their lineage back to noble or merchant caste houses in Orzammar. The guild regulates trade between the Dwarven city and the surface, and so quietly controls the entire economy of Orzammar, though the ruling of king or assembly would never admit it. The guild is heavily conservative, but has started to get more of the ascendants, especially banking families, into its membership, which has caused no small amount of infighting in the guild. No, well, I didn't know they were fighting. Oh well. Let's see what this loot has. Alright, now let's... Alrighty. Now that we've done this part, let's see here. Let's check this house.
Here, let me try.
Yeah, hey, get over here and you try it.
The Venatori made the Oculara, and they're using them to search for something.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil.
I had wondered what became of those poor souls when the circles collapsed. Now we know.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
This is the Tranquil. Oh man. Taventer are mean.
The apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village?
Okay, now let's get up here. Man, that just stinks.
I had the dream again last night.
The Tranquil? Really? It's a vent or bad people. Hello, One-Eyed Jimmy. How you doing?
Please, are you with the Inquisition?
Yes.
You wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What do you mean, special?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Okay, what's the problem?
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Alrighty. That's a ballad. Patron of the arts. Alright, where else am I going to be going? Alright, let's come this way.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all. Make it right.
Maker, no! I will love you no matter what you are. But the Mage...
Alrighty, now let's go up here. Yeah, a rogue. Okay, and there's a quest up here. Hello.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
You're low on herbs.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there.
Hello.
May I help you?
I found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
You're low on herbs.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Advanced treatment. Hello.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect.
Okay, you're low on herbs.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Very well.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Alrighty. Keep going. Red treatment. Hello.
A pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, I found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
With these, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Okay, well, can you help the refugees now that I've helped you out?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife ear. Why should I risk mine for them?
A knife ear?
Have people called you a knife ear?
Every day. They need the salves I sell, but they spit on me once they've paid. These villagers only tolerate me because Templars killed their human healer. I doubt the humans at the crossroads would be any different.
Cassandra?
The Inquisition honors the efforts of all who are willing to help in these dark times. Help the refugees, and we will ensure that you are protected and respected.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Okay. Alrighty.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
Sure. And a healing hand.
Good day.
Okay, I get it, thank you. We completed advanced treatment, a rare treatment, and a healing hand. And a common treatment, and rifts on the farm. So we need to alright, now then.
You want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
You can do more help, join the Inquisition. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now who am I coming over here for? Business arrangements. A letter found on a Templar corpse suggests that someone named Tanner is secretly doing business with Templars. And she's over here. Hey!
I'm
Sister Tanner?
May I help you?
You're with the Chantry?
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I know you're a smuggler.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Special. Varric, maybe you can talk to her.
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers. Alright, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Yeah, you made the right choice. Business deal it is. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. Alrighty.
Good day.
Oh man. You know what I want to do? Let's go to the Ballad of Lord Wolsey. Let's see, where is he on the map? Lord Wolsey, where is he? Here he is. A young man is distraught that his family's special ram, Lord Wolsey, has wandered off. He is offering a reward for the ram's return. Okay, so... in Spirit in the Lake, we'll do that one too. A storyteller mentioned a spirit in a nearby lake. If offered a blood lotus, the spirit apparently gives a flower in return. Okay, we'll do that. Sure, let's go to Upper Lake Camp. We'll get these two quests nailed at once. Alright, now then. I'll pick up some blood lotus flowers just in case I used them all. Hello.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Done and done.
Blackwall, like I get think, done and done. Right? Yeah, I mean, they need to be done. Alright. Which is worrying me, because now more bad baddies are starting to show up. Yep, like this. The Templars just ain't... Really, guys? Well, they are kind of getting in the way, aren't they? Alright, let's offer... Okay, let's offer this Lotus. That's what's responding. Oh, hello. Thank you. Spirit. Now, what we... Okay. Varric, you're going to have to use stealth to get him.
Return home. Ah, good.
Thank you, Varric. God, that's all you had to do. Just go invisible. Okay, now we need to return back to Redcliffe Village and turn this in to the person with a strange red goat. Yeah, by the way, secret, if you do the goat, it will turn into a rage demon. I've done that before. I thought, what would happen if I did kill him? Of course, then again, you don't get paid either by this guy, so... Hey, One-Eye Jimmy.
Lord Wolseley came back. He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so good to have Lord Wolseley back.
Okay, well, thank you. Alrighty. Now, let's do... We did those other two quests. We completed... We completed, if I can play, see if I can find it. Ballad of Lord Wolseley. And we did business arrangements. And we completed Spirit in the Lake. Now I want to do flowers for Senna. An elderly widower visits his wife's shrine each year, but the fighting between the mages and Templars has prevented him from making the trip. Okay, so he is all the way over here. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do Forest Camp. Yeah, his thing ain't far behind. Alrighty, now he's up here, right? Yep. Come on, warriors, get him. Get that bear, get that bear. Okay, we'll get the bear stuff. Now, let's go turn this in, the flowers to Senna. Oh, hello. Alright, here we go. Text on Senna's shrine. Senna, beloved, may your ashes be gathered by Falondine and carried safely after all the long years you carried me. Alright, there you go. Now I'm supposed to return to the widower and let him know that it is taken care of. And guys, since this is the official Thanksgiving Day, I thought I'd extend a little bit of the bonus videos for y'all since it is Thanksgiving. So.
Good day. I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
No, I did as you asked.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falondine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Thank you, friend. May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
Okay. Now that's done. Now, let's progress the story. Okay. Inner circle. We need to do that. But okay, let's go have this meeting. And hushed whispers. Go to the what? Now we're not gonna do the Mage's quest line. And hushed whispers, Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the Mage Rebellion, has offered an alliance with the rebel mages at Redcliffe. Okay, well, we're not gonna do it, but we'll progress it though. The Golden Lantern, huh? Alright, let's go. We'll see what this has entail.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Well, you invited me here.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Something weird is happening.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Then tell me who does.
Very well. Who is in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Okay, where's the Arl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Arl Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Well, okay, well tell me about this alliance.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Fiona, well, when did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Okay, well what does Tevinter gain?
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
Fiona says she's indentured.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
Well, let's negotiate.
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable woman. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I'm not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, we don't think small here.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Hint.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Yeah, something's off.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Ah! He gave me a note.
Ooh, very mysterious.
Yeah, it could be a trap.
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Alright, hello, Lena.
I remember you. You were a few years ahead of me in the Ostwick Circle. Really come up in the world, right? Marked by Andraste, ordering Templars about. Must be nice.
And the... okay. Well, I want to help the mages.
I want to make sure we're never locked away in Circle Towers again.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Oh, really? Is that
Go
how
back
you
to your
feel?
Templars. We don't need you.
Oh, what? Fine. I didn't like you anyway. Hello.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Oh, really? Why does Alexis disapprove?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
Yeah, you're tranquil?
I didn't realize. From your speech, I should have recognized you as Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
When did Tevinter arrive?
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
I should go.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Yeah, please join us.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Okay. Hello.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These two winters make my shoulder blades itch.
Okay, well tell me about yourself.
Who are you? Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day. Quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
Aren't you with the rebellion?
If you were happy in the circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
Okay, and tell me about the Alliance.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Oh, you don't like Tevinter?
You're not happy with this new alliance.
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no. I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with Magisters.
Okay, I should go.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Ah, they don't, huh? Well, I'm going to be asking as many questions as possible. Alright, so... Alright, so let's check and see what in Hush Whispers. Yeah, it says a Tevinter Magister named Alexius has extended an invitation to Castle Wycliffe, but first his son Felix wants to meet in the village chantry. Okay. Okay, so there's something going on. Okay, let's go to the chantry. Felix wants to meet us in the chantry. He does, okay. Oh, hello, revered mother.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
Well, I'll do my best.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
Okay, well, are you alone here?
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
Well, do you support the mages?
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Should there be circles?
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
Do you support this alliance?
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
Okay, goodbye.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
Uh-huh, thank you. Well, let's go see what's in the village chantry, shall we? Let's go see what's in the chantry.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Okay, alright, whatever. prepare for second wave on the rift, guys. Ouch. Come on, guys, get some demons down. Shutting down rift.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Okay, well, where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Okay, something wrong with Felix?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
You're a magister?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Did you send the note?
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the Mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
To get here before me?
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick. The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
Yeah, that's a lot to swallow.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
There you go,
Took you long
Felix.
enough? Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Why are you telling me this?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why does he want me?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
How do we stop him?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
He's right about that. Okay. Troubles of a Chantry Scholar. Y'all can read that if y'all want to. I'll Alrighty. Now let's leave the Chantry. I don't think there's anything, yeah, alright, well. Let's leave the Chantry.
This whole business is distasteful. Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
I'd bet you 10 royals whatever the Templars are doing is just as weird.
I'm agreeing. They're both being weird.
That's why.
Hey, Lassus.
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
Oh, you sound doubtful.
Is that so hard to believe?
Everyone blames us. The Templars left the Chantry too. That's worse, isn't it? They took an oath. Yet everyone calls it the Mage Rebellion. We're the ones they hate. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves? I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter? That can't be the right way to end this.
Well, tell me about yourself.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lisas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
Ouch. You don't like Tevinter?
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision?
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.
When did the Magister come?
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after. After the Conclave, he arrived. Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Be careful.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
Uh-huh. Definitely something strange. Okay. Can't walk between now. That's a little weird. Weird is afoot.
And those stories about all that magic and the conclave.
Oh, hello, Hanley.
The Inquisition. Thank the Maker you came. Tell me you're here to reinstate the circles and end this madness.
Yeah, well, who are you?
I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
Hanley Durvain of the Cumberland Circle of Magi. I heard of your miraculous survival at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and I am so honored to meet you.
Uh-huh. Why do you want the circles?
I thought this was the stronghold of the rebellion. Why do you want the circles back?
I never supported this rebellion. I'm a loyal Andrastian, and I deplore the chaos this war has wrought. The Templars rebelling, the murder of the Most Holy. I can scarce live with the guilt.
Okay, then why are you here?
Then what are you doing in Redcliffe?
The circles voted. Rebellion won out. What was I to do? Launch a counter-rebellion on my own? I followed my first enchanter's lead, as I always have. She brought us here.
Let's talk about Tevinter.
I take it you don't support the Tevinters.
Andraste's Ashes, never. They don't even sing the right chant. And they sacrifice children, don't they? I don't know how the Grand Enchanter could think of accepting their offer. You can get us out of this bargain, can't you? Before we're all shipped off to the Imperium like cattle.
Where are they?
I haven't seen anyone from Tevinter in the village.
They're all at the castle, plotting, no doubt.
I must be going.
Thank you for your time.
It's been an honor.
I like him. Okay, what do we still have left to do in the hinterlands that we can do? We need to get the Deep Trouble done. So we're gonna go to the upper we're gonna go to the Upper Lake camp. Alright, and I think this is where we're going to leave off. Is stay in the Upper Lake camp, then we'll finish off Deep Trouble, and then we'll figure out, we'll go get some of our followers, the captain of the Chargers, and we'll decide which route we're going to go as far as the Mage or the Templar route. I think that's it. So, I enjoyed playing. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this whenever y'all can, and y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all on the next one.